Yo guys, it's your boy iProMagix here today, and today we are on a load from Minsk to Smelonsk in Russia. So today we are currently moving Arctic cod, which is basically just been caught off of one of the boats in Russia heading back, and we have just collected it from one of the docking yards that have been loaded onto this trailer, and we are heading over to Smelonsk. Once we have got to Smelonsk, we are going to be having a little bit of a break down here for a little while, and it's going to be a pretty nice little stopover, to be honest. Not moaning too much, and yeah. So once we get to Smelonsk, we have to wait about 12 hours, as we have a load going from Smelonsk to Kosice in Poland, Kosice. We are heading over there, delivering some gravel. So we'll probably be back on doubles for a little bit, maybe. I'm not too sure, because we may be going on the single trailer, depending what's left in the yard. But yeah, so during this delivery we do have to take a 15-minute break, and I can't moan too much. I have been on the road for about, say, 6 hours at this point, so I've already had my 45, and I've had my 30-minute, I've got a 25-minute, and a 20-minute left, because I've spaced them out. As long as I have a certain amount of time left over the road, I will be happy. So now we are basically, heading more or less straight down the motorways all the way into Smelonsk. Then we are going to be heading over to Poland, as I did say. Then over the next couple of days we are going to be around Poland area, heading around possibly down to Germany, even into France at a later date, but I'm not too sure at the moment, as my run sheet has been changed. And guys, before you ask, there was a delivery previous to this that I couldn't do, unfortunately, due to the load being rejected, as it was fresh fish. I had a ETA of 12.5 hours. They needed it in there by 9 hours maximum, so then they can store and still be classed as a fresh fish. So unfortunately we had to reject the load. We couldn't take it, so I drove from Cautions, I believe it is, in just outside of Russia, heading up into Russia to Minsk. And once we have hit Minsk, we had to wait 12 hours here. So I took the time whilst we were over here to have our night break. Excuse me, I do apologise. And yeah, so we've had our night break over here, and we've had a pretty nice little rest. So now we are fresh, and we've collected this trailer. We needed it. They needed it there as soon as. And that guy there we just passed had an ex-Stobot trailer on. We managed to stop in the same services just up here when I'm having my sleep time. Not my sleep time, my 15-minute break, beg your pardon. So just here we pull in for our 15-minute break. So if you bear with me, I will catch up with you just after the break.
A few moments later.
So guys, we've had our 15-minute break. Now we are on the final few minutes heading into Smelonsk, which in total I believe we were about 3 hours out from this particular point. And yeah, we pretty much got on the road. We kind of took a bit of a quicker route. I was told to pull over when we get to this particular yard. You'll see I was told to pull over onto the hard shoulder. That truck there decided wanting to turn into me, so unfortunately that did cause us some damage on the trailer, but hey, that's not my fault. That'll be covered by insurance, and once I hit the yard back in Grimsby, I have a couple incident forms to fill out anyway, so there'll be another one added to the list. So what I was saying is, when we arrive at this particular yard, which we'll see just in a minute, it's a bit of a pain. So I spoke to one of the drivers whilst I was on my 15-minute break, and he said the best thing to do is go past it and reverse, and then pull yourself straight to turn in. So that's what I tried to do, and yeah, you'll see what happens. So here we are driving through the main city, and this car here decided he wants to do 32 mile an hour on a 60 mile an hour road, and I turned it here anyway. This lorry didn't want to stop, so here is where we screw up a little bit due to the fact that I was told otherwise. So there's the turning we're supposed to miss. I put my hazards on, reverse slightly, pull forward, and I managed to reverse right up to the entrance of the yard, noticing there was enough swing for me to turn in anyway, so I just turned in normally and got in. So guys, what I'm going to do is leave it here. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace! Guys, just before we end the video, I want to say a massive thank you for non-copyright sounds for letting me use Let Me In as the background tunes.